Welcome back to Review Remedy, the podcast where we simplify healthcare decisions using trusted insights from ScoreDoc. Today's episode begins with a situation that many families experience, but few are ever prepared for. Imagine your mom has just been discharged from the hospital after surgery. Or maybe your dad is recovering from a stroke. Perhaps a grandparent simply needs help with daily activities, but wants to continue living in the comfort of home. Suddenly, you're faced with a difficult question. Who can we trust to care for someone we love? Finding a home healthcare provider isn't like choosing a restaurant or buying a new phone. You're inviting caregivers into your home, trusting them with someone's health, dignity, and quality of life. That's why today's episode is especially important. We're discussing ScoreDoc's report on the 3 best home healthcare service providers in McAllen, Texas for 2026, helping you begin your search with confidence. Before we begin, a quick disclaimer. This podcast is for informational purposes only. It isn't medical advice or an endorsement of any provider. Always verify licensing, insurance acceptance, available services, and caregiver qualifications before making healthcare decisions.
One thing many people don't realize is that home healthcare isn't only for seniors. People recovering from surgery, managing chronic illnesses, living with disabilities, or requiring skilled nursing after a hospital stay may all benefit from professional care at home. The challenge is finding a provider that not only offers the services you need, but also treats your loved one with compassion and respect. That's exactly where today's ScoreDoc report can help.
Let's begin with the first provider featured in the report, CareCo, the caregiving company. When families begin looking for home health care, they're often searching for more than medical assistance. They're looking for reliability, consistency, and caregivers who understand that every individual has different needs. CareCo, the caregiving company, is one of the providers highlighted by ScoreDoc and is a great place to begin your research if you're comparing home care options in the McAllen area.
The second provider is Guardian Home Care, LLC. One of the biggest concerns families have is continuity of care. Nobody wants a different caregiver every few days, especially when a loved one is trying to build trust and feel comfortable. As you compare providers, ask about caregiver assignments, communication with families, and how care plans are developed and updated. Guardian Home Care LLC is another provider worth considering as part of your research.
The third provider featured is Presidente Home Care, Inc. For many families, home health care is about preserving independence. Whether someone needs skilled nursing, rehabilitation support, or assistance with daily routines, receiving care in familiar surroundings can make a meaningful difference. Presidente Home Care, Inc. rounds out today's ScoreDoc list and offers another option to explore while comparing providers in the McAllen area.
Here's something we encourage every listener to remember. Don't choose a home health provider based on rankings alone. Instead, ask practical questions. What specific services do they provide? Are they experienced in caring for your loved one's condition? How will they communicate with your family? What happens if your regular caregiver is unavailable? The answers to those questions will help you make a confident decision.
Let's quickly recap today's featured providers. CareCo, the caregiving company, Guardian Home Care LLC, and Presidente Home Care, Inc. If you'd like to explore provider profiles and learn more about each organization, visit the complete ScoreDoc report. You'll find additional information to help compare providers before making an important decision.
Choosing home healthcare is never just about services. It's about trust. It's about helping someone remain comfortable, safe, and cared for in the place they know best, their own home. Taking a little extra time to research today can provide peace of mind for months or even years to come.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Review Remedy. We hope today's guide helps make your search for quality home health care a little easier.
We'll meet you in the next one.
Until then, stay informed, take care of the people you love, and thanks for listening.